York's classic rock, Q1043.
Thanks, Jim. Hey, today on Flight Plan, we welcome in kicker extraordinaire Nick Folk. Good morning, Nick. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. So when I told our big boss, who's a fellow diehard Jets fan, that I was talking to this morning, all he wanted to know was, why didn't we try the field goal? So why didn't we try the field goal?
There was just a little bit out of range. I kind of said before the game, the line was about the 40-yard line that we snapped it from. We snapped from the 44. And then it was kind of confirmed in the first quarter when Will Lutz hit the 57. It made it, but it didn't go over by quite a lot. So that was just the reason. I mean, I think as a team, we felt we had a better chance at getting the fourth down than we did making a 62-yard field goal. So there was no real hesitation on my end there, like at all.
Yeah.
So
I told him, I said, Tiger Woods knows exactly how far his pitching wedge is going to go. I assume you know pretty much exactly how far you've gotten your leg before any game, right?
yeah, oh for sure. And then there's a lot of things that go into that. I mean, pregame you don't have as much adrenaline going as you would during the flow of the game, but you try to find a line that you feel really comfortable with throughout the flow of the game, and then obviously you can back it up when you have an end of half, end of game situation like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll feel pretty confident or I feel pretty confident in my line. Like, okay, I feel really good from here. We can make this kick. And that's just kind of how my process goes each game.
So I saw your conversation with Eric Allen about the new ball rules before the Tampa game, and then in Miami you said a new career long with 58. Is 50 the new 40? Is 60 the new 50?
I think so, but at the same time, I was having a conversation with someone. I forget if it was Eric or someone else. Kickers are getting bigger, stronger, faster at the same rate that other positions are, because when they go try out other positions, these guys are a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. So kickers are getting faster. Some of these guys are running 21, 22 miles an hour, which is crazy fast. And so they just have a real explosive, real live leg. So yeah, I think it is. And I think the analytics have come in. I think if you can make those kicks at a consistent clip, obviously it's big for the team, and it might be kind of going a little basketball here. Like if you chucking up threes all game, it's better than hitting twos a couple times, you
Right.
know? So I think there might be a little bit of that. I think coaches are getting a little more aggressive in their play calling all the way around the league. When I first got in, it was like defense, 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 field position, field position, field position. And if we're at the 38-yard line, let's just punt it. Let's just get it down there, and then we'll get the ball back, and we'll have a shorter field goal at that point. So I think there's a lot of factors that go into it. The footballs being one of them, the athlete being the other. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff. So I just try to do my part, though.
Well, you were playing in a soccer stadium, and I don't know what it was actually like to be there, but on TV, I mean, it looked like they cut the grass with like a ruler and a pair of scissors. Like it is just perfect. And does that surface change anything? Is that like a better place to kick? Does it matter?
Well, they actually at Tottenham, when they rebuilt Tottenham, so Tottenham, this is the soccer geek in me. They used to play at a place called White Hart Lane for a long time, and then they built this new stadium, I don't know, a handful of years ago. Well, when
Mhm.
they did that, they did it with NFL input, and I don't know if the NFL helped fund it at all, but they did it. So our home locker room, because we're the home team, is an NFL not only locker room, but there's an NFL logo in the carpet. There's an NFL logo on the roof, so they made it for the NFL. So we actually play on turf. That's actually a turf field for us. They rip up, or they fold up the turf much like Jerry World does, fold it up, and then they have the grass come in kind of like Arizona and Vegas. It rolls in, but it rolls in kind of three or four long sheets instead of one big field going in and out. So we actually played on turf. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
yes,
So
yeah, it's the grass
withdraw
is
the question.
yeah, the grass is only for Tottenham.
What do you like kicking off better?
If I had my like a perfect world, I would prefer perfect grass. It's just better on
Mhm.
my joints being older. But knowing that if you play like Pittsburgh, like I watched Chris Boswell the other day, he
Oh
kind
my
of
God, it
fell
was
and slipped,
horrible.
right? You know, like
Horrible.
when
Yeah.
you're playing, when you have these college games and high school games on these fields and grass right before it's an other element that as a kicker I want to eliminate. So if I can eliminate, if I just know the field is turf, I know what the surface is. I don't have to worry about that element of the game. I can kind of just worry about the wind or the weather or whatever it may be. So in a perfect world, yeah, I want like Miami grass all the time. I know
Mhm.
it's not perfect, so I say I prefer to kick a little bit on turf just because I know what that element. I can eliminate one variable in the kicking process.
Well, you're an 18-year veteran. You've been there. You've done that. So let's say Pittsburgh is the absolute worst.
One of them,
Miami
yeah.
is great. What's your favorite city to kick it?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, you as a kicker, you'd probably say like Arizona or Vegas, a domed grass stadium is probably one
Okay.
of the best ones, you
What's your
know.
favorite outdoor city to kick in? Because that's not fair.
Um, that's tough. I enjoy Miami when they put that the cover on at Hard Rock the last 7, 8, 9 years, whatever that was. That really helped with a little bit of the wind getting in there. It's kind of calmed that place down. So Hard Rock's pretty nice to play at. Um, Man, that's a tough question. Denver can be fun. Denver can be tough though too when it gets cold and windy up there. So I mean, each place has their positive and negatives, whether that's the fans or the field or the wind or whatever. So like there's, in my opinion, there's no in the NFL no atmosphere like a night game in Pittsburgh. Like that atmosphere is hands
Uh,
down one of the best in the NFL least. Um, and they're so much fun. Those fans are so engaging. So it's like, yeah, do you want to not play there? But a night game in Pittsburgh is really fun to play.
that sounds like fun. All right. So you were the Jets in 2010, the last playoff appearance featuring a wonderful upset in New England. I was there. What is your recollection of the game?
Um, it was a little cooler, and then we came out pretty hot. We came out defensively pretty well. I think Dave Harris had an interception early that got us into either field goal range. We scored a touchdown, and then I really remember just our big time players making big time plays that game. I mean, Santonio, I think, had a touchdown. I think Braylon had a touchdown. I think LT had a touchdown, and then Sean Green. So we spread the ball around defensively, played well. I've played with, obviously played in New England for a little bit as well. And Matt Slater up there, he's like, man, you guys came in there and just kicked our butt because I think he was young at the time, and they went on like a 14 or 15 game run to end the season or whatever it was. And he's like, yeah, we're going to Super Bowl. Like that's just what they were all thinking. And so it was a fun
Nope.
game. It was a fun time. Just another really good atmosphere to play in is at New England and playoff time. I mean, those fans are they understand football, they know it, and they get it. And but yeah, it was a great win for us. So trying to help this team get back there as soon as we can.
For sure. I was never as scared. I'm a big guy. I don't get worried about things. I ride the subway in New York every day. It doesn't bother me. But waiting to cross the road back across to the parking lots, and Foxborough is unique. If no one's been there, most of the parking lots are on the other side of a road, and you used to have to wait for traffic, and like about 1,000 people would build up waiting to cross, and then they let you cross. And there's like 5 of us Jets fans and about 1,000 really angry New England fans. And it's like, don't celebrate too loud. Just we'll celebrate when they're in the car.
Yeah,
But it was a
yeah.
good time. All right, you have 4 kids. How old are they now?
I have twin boys who are 12, a little girl
Mhm.
who's 10, and a little boy who's 8.
So you've moved from the when do you sleep phase to the who is driving the kids to karate, softball, dance, whatever phase. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, we are in the thick of it. We like to joke that our day starts at 3:15 when we pick the kids up from school because then it's like we're all over the place. We're going from A to B to here to there. And luckily for us, my twins are do the same thing. So it's like 3 kids and not 4. Because they're on the same team, they do the same thing. So it's easy, just taking them to the one spot. But yeah, it's hectic. My wife and kids are actually in Dallas and I'm here. So it just makes it a little easier on them because she has a good routine. They have help from the teams they're on, from the school, and stuff like that. So it's everyone gets our situation, and they're doing a great job. And my wife's a rock star for taking care of it all.
No, it's a lot of fun though. What a great age, and hope you get to see them as much as you possibly can. I'm assuming. Well, did they come up when Dallas was in?
They do they try to haven't up yet. Just schedules haven't matched up. Like like I said, my twins play pretty big time soccer. They're on FC Dallas Academy team, so they're going all over. And I'm like, hey boys, you're gonna come to the game. Okay, good. Are we missing our game? Or they go, "Do we have a game?" I say, "I gotta miss it." They go, "No, no, Dad, I'll just watch you on TV." So,
Oh, it's
um,
respect, huh?
so it's fun. They're in that good fun age, but so at later in the year they'll come up for a couple games. Obviously we have the bye week coming up here in a couple weeks, so I'll go home then. Um, but yeah, we try to make it work as best we can. It's just part of the routine, and
Yep.
it's fun. Thank God for FaceTime. FaceTime's a wonderful thing.
Your former teammate Nick Mangold was just in the news. Obviously, a tough situation. He's got the kidney problem. Do you keep in touch with him? Have you talked to him at all?
Actually have not, and I haven't seen him. I figured I'd see him a little bit during training camp, but I think he was probably going a little bit through this. And then at the
Yeah,
time, I
yeah.
thought he was doing some Del Barton stuff for school for coaching. So,
Right.
just sending all my prayers and thoughts to him and his family. But yeah, I haven't spoken to him since.
I
So.
just I want to share it if we can. You know, my best friend is a kidney recipient and is actually looking for another transplant. So if you're looking to help out Nick, it's columbiasurgery.org/kidney transplant. And if you can't help him out, there are plenty of people who need that. So it is really something look into. If you're a match, you will literally save somebody's life. So look out for that. All right, we got Carolina this week. What's the plan?
Plan is to go out and have a good complimentary football game and try to get a win on the board. That's really it. I mean, just kind of focus about us and try to get better every day. I think we've had two pretty good days of practice so far. So put another one together, Friday and uh, get ready to go. I mean, they got a good team. They're playing pretty well. So just worry about us, control what we can control, and go out there and put a good game together. I think if we can get all three phases to play really good football and complementary to each other, we can get a good win.
All right, you've got 58. We need 60. Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
All right. Hey, Nick Folk, thanks for being with us this morning on Flight Plan and Q104.3.
Thank you so much.
New York's classic rock, Q1043.